Hey guys, welcome back to the Viral Gossip YouTube channel. Now, we all have dreamt about being rich and famous, but what happens when all that goes sour? Well, in today's video, we are going to take a look at the divorce of the mega-rich founder of Microsoft, Bill Gates, and his wife, Melinda. Bill and Melinda Gates have announced their divorce after 27 years of marriage, with the couple claiming that they no longer feel they are growing together as a couple. The pair even tweeted out saying that they have tried for a long time to fix their relationship, but unfortunately, it's time to call it a day and end their marriage. Bill Gates founded Microsoft in 1975, and he would meet Melinda in the 1980s when she joined the Microsoft company as a product manager. Her main job was to develop multimedia and interactive products. And over the 9 years that Melinda worked at Microsoft, she worked her way up to become a general manager of the Information Products Department. The billionaire couple would go on to have 3 children together, 2 girls and a boy: 25-year-old Jennifer Catherine Gates, 21-year-old Rory John Gates, and 19-year-old Phoebe Adele Gates. Their oldest daughter, Jennifer, is very active on social media and has even made comments regarding the divorce. So how much exactly is Bill Gates worth? Well, believe it or not, he is the 4th wealthiest person in the whole world, with a net worth of over $124 billion. But the couple, along with billionaire investor Warren Buffett, also founded the Giving Pledge, a campaign encouraging wealthy people to give away the bulk of their money. It came as a shock to the tech and charitable worlds as well, where the Gates name is well known, that he and his wife have decided to get a divorce. Melinda, who is now 56, took on a group of divorce lawyers from a number of major firms and has since filed for divorce. Stated in the Wall Street Journal that she intends to use her time in 2019 to decide how to best accomplish her goals. According to the journal's reports, Melinda was worried over her husband's business relations with Epstein, who was found dead in a cell in 2019 under investigation for human slavery, that he had reportedly was about to face in federal proceedings. It is estimated that the two of them will have an enormous fortune to divide up, at $124 billion. The resignation of Bill and Melinda Gates has the potential to cause the demise of the Bill and Melinda Foundation, which possesses about $50 billion in assets. How does this dissolution of the marriage work? Shocking to note that there was no prenup, since Gates had already amassed more than $9 million in assets when they married in 1994. But Melinda Gates' divorce petition stated that the pair has a separation of property or separation agreement provision, and that they can proceed with a trial for a community property dissolution. She has asked the court to rule that their divorce should be approved and their separation be declared a success. But money is already starting to move. On the same day that Bill and Melinda announced their divorce, Bill transferred $1.8 billion worth of stocks to Melinda, according to Securities and Exchange Commission filing from May 3rd. An investment firm controlled by Bill Gates, called Cascade Investment, transferred more than $1.8 billion in stock to Melinda Gates. The transfer includes more than 14 million shares of Canadian National Railway, which are worth around $1.5 billion, and approximately 2.9 million shares of AutoNation, which are worth around $309 million. So the divorce is expected to be the largest division of assets since the $150 billion divorces of Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie Scott in 2019. And it's expected to be the second biggest in history behind them. We did mention earlier that Bill is the 4th richest man in the world, but after the divorce, we expect him to drop to about the 17th richest in the world if they split the fortune in half. Rankings aside, the divorce will also involve a carve-up of the couple's vast property portfolio, with homes across 5 U.S. states. Their main family home is a $125 million compound nicknamed Xanadu 2.0, overlooking Lake Washington on the outskirts of Seattle, which Gates once said was built to accommodate sophisticated, changing technology. The 66,000 square foot complexes are built in Pacific Lodge style, using wood from 500-year-old Douglas fir trees, and includes an indoor pool with an underwater music system. an Art Deco cinema, a banqueting hall, a private beach with sand imported from the Caribbean, an artificial stream with real fish, and even a trampoline room for the 3 children. The house is reported to cost $1 million a year in property taxes, and also includes a library featuring 4 rare copies of Bill's favorite book, The Great Gatsby, and Leonardo da Vinci's Codex notebook, which Bill bought at an auction for $30 million in 1994. As one would expect from the tech mogul, the house is also said to be full of unique technological touches, with guests wearing personal electronic pins that connect to computers throughout the house, adjusting the lighting, heat, and music to their personal preferences. Computer screens on the walls display visitors' favorite artwork with just the flick of a switch. The couple's property portfolio also includes a mansion in San Diego, a 4.5-acre ranch in Wellington, Florida, to support their daughter Jennifer's equestrian interest, a countryside boat hole and seafront property in California, and a lakeside lodge in Wyoming, previously the home of Buffalo Bill. The Microsoft founder reportedly also has partial ownership of the Charles Hotel in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and reportedly owns nearly half of the Four Seasons Holdings hotel chain. During their career, Bill and Melinda have also become America's largest private farmland owners, buying up nearly 200,000 acres of land across 5 states in the U.S., which will need to be divided alongside Bill's impressive fast car collection, including Porsches, Ferraris, and Lamborghinis. The couple also owns a private jet, a vast art collection estimated at $130 million, and even a $25 million private island in Belize called Grand Beau Cay. So who will keep the family home? Bill grew up in Seattle where the compound is based, and the house comes with garages for 23 cars, one of his passions. But Gates' family home is also the base for his and Melinda's charitable foundation. So the decision over who will keep it after the divorce is likely to have been a difficult one. Their youngest daughter Phoebe, 18, was reportedly living with the couple at the house through lockdown, so she and her siblings may well have played a role in the decision. Insiders are already speculating as to what the couple will do next. Bill may well take advice from his lawyer and fellow philanthropist Munger, who lost all his money to his first wife Nancy in their divorce, and went on to rebuild his fortune and become a billionaire. Bill is obviously in a different boat as the 4th richest person in the world, but he is expected to trust Munger's advice on business, real estate, and investing. They met through working at investment juggernaut, where Bill served on the board until May last year, and Munger is vice president. As for his wife Melinda, who has now adopted her maiden surname French, comparisons are already being made between her and Mackenzie Scott, who is now worth $60 billion after her divorce from Jeff Bezos in 2019. It's too early to know what Melinda will do, but we suspect she may well pursue her philanthropic projects like Scott, who donated $6 billion to charitable causes last year alone. Thanks to her fortune rocketing by almost 50% in a year due to rising Amazon stock, Scott is now the 3rd richest woman in the world. But if Melinda manages to settle for half of the Gates' fortune, she could become the 2nd richest woman in the world. And with that amount of money at your disposal, the skies really are the limit, and the world is indeed your oyster. So guys, that's what we know about the Gates divorce so far. Let us know in the comment section below how you think this one will pan out. And as always, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. And hit that bell icon to be notified every time we upload a new video. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye for now.